Good morning, members. When you receive this, it'll be Wednesday morning at 5 a.m. This is Weighted Wednesday for those of you who have been doing our exercises so far and haven't had a chance to use the weights, or you haven't found a weight yet, or even if you've just been sticking with the calisthenic aspect of it. Great work. Keep it up. Today we're going to add some weights, so we're going to spice it up a little bit and really challenge you guys today. I recognize that in this current time, we don't have access to barbells or weight plates or even dumbbells, some of us. So if you're anything like me, when this whole thing started, I had no equipment at home. So I'm going to have you guys use anything around the house. In this case, I have a 40-pound bag of birdseed here. So we're going to use that for today's workout. So we're going to start off in a squat position, okay? There's going to be 5 movements here, okay? You're going to squat and overhead press, okay? So stay nice and tall, bring the weight down to your chest, squat, and overhead press, okay? So I'm going to do a couple reps of these as low as you can go while keeping good form, okay? So from a side view, we want to sit deep into the pocket, keep our chest upright. You can even tap your elbows on your knees if you can. Drive through the heels, stand up. Make sure that core is engaged as you press up overhead. We don't want to hyperextend our backs, okay? After that, we're going to go into a row pattern, okay? So we're going to hinge forward, feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to push your hips back, keep your spine nice and straight, and then row the weight into your chest, okay? Could also be the bottom of your rib cage, right? We want to squeeze the upper back, keep your back nice and flat, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Okay, so a side view, I have the weight here, push the hips back, keep my abs engaged, stretch, reach, pull. So remember, when you're exercising, you want to exhale when you exert. So inhale, exhale, and pull. All right, good. For this, we have a deadlift or a hip hinge pattern. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep our chest upright. We're going to inhale, engaging our abs, push our hips back, slide the weight down your legs, keep the flattest back as possible, and then drive through your heels, okay? So a side view, you're going to keep your head and chest upright. You're going to push the hips back. Now, right about here is when I start to feel a stretch in the hamstrings. So I'm going to really push those hips back, try to get my hips nice and low, my chest up high. Stand all the way up. So your legs should almost be straight throughout that whole movement. If it's hard for you to get into that range of motion, you can start with just a hip hinge pattern. So you can go here and just that starting point and then drive all the way together. The challenge here is you don't want to round your upper back, and you also don't want to lean forward and round, okay? The movement is primarily from the hips, and I want you guys to just use a wall or anything like that to kind of have a target to aim for with your hips. Next, we're going to do an arm workout. So we're going to get our prop here. You're going to go curl, overhead press, tricep extension, okay? So that's 1. Back to the top, 2, curl, overhead press, tricep extension. So that's 2, 3, and remember, I'm showing you these in a relatively quick fashion, so feel free to slow these down and you can really take your time with them if you want to challenge yourself. A side view of this, and another key thing is we want to keep our abs engaged so we don't hyperextend through that back. So elbows tucked into the side, curl, overhead press. Keeping your elbows pointed forward, avoiding elbow flare out to the sides, straight up overhead. Okay. That's our 4th exercise. Our 5th exercise is going to be an isometric lunge hold. So put the weight down for a second. Isometric lunge just means you're holding a lunge in place like so, okay? We want to keep our legs about shoulder width apart. You want to keep your torso in the middle of your body, right? And so this is what our lower body is going to be doing, okay? Now at the same time, we're going to be doing a wood chopper with our weight. Now 40 pounds may be heavy for some of you, and that's quite all right. If you don't want to use any weight, that's fine too. Just work on the movement, right? So you're in a lunge position here. Twist all the way up and all the way through, okay? All the way up. Exhale as I twist. we're going to do 10 on each side. So all of those movements we're going to do 10 of, and then we're going to do 3 rounds of those for a total of 30 reps. For the isometric lunge, we're going to do 10 on each side. So 10 wood choppers, you're starting on the other side, up and across. And that should bring you to, should have brought my calculator. Should bring you to about 150 reps, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to DM me or email me at joelbaker@philadelphiacc.net. Let me know what you guys think of the workouts. A lot of you have been reaching out to me, and we're happy to serve you guys. So thank you, and have a great day. Stay healthy.